Wednesday. Today's move class, we're gonna start by setting your clock for 25 minutes. Then we're gonna start with 3 rounds of 12 reps of a supine march, followed by 12 reps of a plank knee drive plus rotation, and then we'll finish with 12 leg raises. So you'll cycle through those 3 movements for 3 rounds, then you're gonna give yourself a 2-minute rest. Followed by that, with whatever time you have remaining in your 25 minutes, you're gonna AMRAP 12 push-ups, 15 glute bridges, and then 18 squat jacks. Okay, so let's go through those movements. Get out of the way, Chloe, over there. Okay, so first movement, we have a supine march. Okay, so we're gonna lay flat on our backs for this. Hands will go by your side. Feet or knees will be stacked over your hips. And then from there, we're going to alternate, reaching our heel out to the floor. And we want to focus on moving from our lower belly as we go through each one of these reps, pinning our lower back to the floor. What we don't want to do through this movement is just move through them quickly, okay? The slower you can move through this and more controlled you are through this, the more you're gonna feel it through that belly. Okay, next we're gonna go into, so you'll do 12 of those alternating, so 1 rep will be done on one leg, then the second rep will be done on the next leg, so on and so forth. Then we're gonna go into a plank knee drive plus rotation. So we're gonna start in a high plank position. We're going to drive our knee into our chest. From there, we're gonna rotate internally. Okay, and then we're gonna reset. Knee drive the opposite leg, rotate internally. So every time you drive your knee in, you're gonna rotate internally, focusing on bracing through that belly. Again, alternating for 12 reps. Next, we're gonna go into a leg raise. So we'll lay back down, flat on our backs, pinning our lower back to the floor, legs fully extended. We'll raise those legs up together, and then reset, controlled back down. Try not to touch the floor as we come back down to the ground. Now, if you need extra support under your lower back, you can just stick your hands underneath your butt, and that should help you out a bit. Okay? So then next, we're gonna go into our AMRAP. So we're gonna start with 12 push-ups. So we'll start in that locked out, elbows locked out position, high plank. We'll come all the way down, chest touches the floor, press straight up. We need to modify by dropping to our knees. We can drop down to those knees. Just make sure we're keeping those hips in the butt as even as possible. What we want to avoid is keeping your butt up or your hips up high. From there, we're gonna go into a glute bridge. So we'll roll back over onto our back, feet planted, and then we'll just drive those hips up, pressing those feet through the floor. Good squeeze at the top before resetting back down. And then last but not least, we're gonna go into a squat jack, okay? So we're gonna stay in quarter squat for this. We're gonna pop those feet out, pop those feet in, and then pop those feet back out. In, out, in, out. Try to keep the tension through the legs through each rep. So with whatever time you have remaining on your clock, your 25 minutes, you'll just cycle through those last 3 movements until time expires. Have fun.